Hello, I'm Steve Bonhoff, President of IPA. Thank you for joining us for this digital print alert regarding our industry's leading pre-media workflow event, the IPA Technical Conference, being held in Rosemont, Illinois, June 8 to 10. IPA has just embarked on an exhaustive study of the world's leading digital press systems, with the results being offered first exclusively to conference attendees. We brought in the leader of this study to share insights on what the study holds for the industry and attendees, and also to shed some light on what you'll see and experience around digital print at this year's IPA Technical Conference. Dr. Abhay Sharma is chair of the School of Graphic Communications at Ryerson University in Toronto, Canada. Abhay, welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Steve. I just want to bring everybody up to date on a really exciting project that we've been working hard on. So it's called the IPA Digital Print Forum. We tried it out last year. We have bigger, better, and more exciting results for you this year. Here's a quick summary of what we've been working on. First of all, we have a huge number of suppliers. Every major digital press supplier in the world is participating in our study this year. Alphabetically, from ABC, from Canon, right down to Xerox, we have systems from every supplier. Two sort of DI offset type technologies are in the forum this year, Press Tech and Screen. So a very exciting summary. Anybody who's in digital printing is thinking of buying a digital press, we have that system for you to look at this year. In detail, the systems that we have as of March 2009 are listed here, from the Canon Image Press to the HP Indigo, newly released at Drupa, the Kodak Next Press, OSE's digital system, and then, as I said, two offset type technologies, the Press Tech and Screen True Press. We have a great new system in our evaluation this year, the Toshiba eStudio device, and then two web devices, the Zycon 8000 and the Zycon 3300. And of course, no digital print forum would be complete without the Xerox and their latest devices, the iGen 4, that will be putting through the paces this year. Steve, we're testing every aspect of digital printing possible. One of the very first things to test is how little variation there is over the press run. So we're going to look at 1,000 sheets, 2,000 sheets. Actually, the real number is 2,500. And we're going to measure a small patch shown here on the left to make sure that the color doesn't shift over the press run. We're going to fold the press sheet in areas of heavy coverage, and we're going to make sure that there isn't a lot of cracking on these systems. Pantone have been working with us, and we're very excited to be testing the Pantone Go system. So a new version of the Pantone colors, the Pantone Go system. Pantone have given us color books, and we're going to see how well these can be matched on our digital press systems. We're going to measure press speed, color gamut, and then with our special partners, Vogra in Germany, we're going to see how much of that toner can be removed from the paper in order to recycle the paper. So we're going to de-ink, take the toner off, and then make the pulp and repulp it and make a new hand press sheet and see whether that works. That's really important as we are starting to get more environmentally friendly in the print industry, and it's a question that many customers will be asking. We're going to look at the blackest black, and then a huge growth area is in matching swap or grackle. So it's very important for our digital presses to be able to match offset, and as I'll talk about in a moment, maybe they could even be certified proofers. We're going to look at rub resistance. So in the US mailing system, for example, our mailing may have to go through miles of rollers, and we want to make sure that the surface of our mailing isn't ruined or scuffed, or certainly doesn't lose its color. Large neutral areas will be printed, and then we're going to look at whether this material from our digital press suppliers is resilient to light fading. So we're going to send our samples to our friends at QLab, and they're going to expose that in Florida or Arizona in conditions of bright sunlight. We certainly wouldn't be doing that in Toronto here. We don't have bright sunlight and heavy conditions. Certainly you want to see the snow we have at the moment. Steve, all these tests are great and wonderful, but what really matters is images. So we have some large areas of flesh tones, and we'll be looking for posterization, for any vignettes, for any blocking in of that hair. So image reproduction will be part of the study. And what is absolutely fantastic is everybody attending the conference will get a copy of the book with the same image printed on all of those systems. So you don't have to do your shopping and go to each individual supplier. Here at one place we'll give you the same image printed by everybody, and you can see what it looks like. We'll be using Henry Friedman's Risometer to look at font resolution and size as well. So a very exhaustive set of technical tests, but also visual images. Something that nobody has ever done before is use the same paper type. So NewPage are working with us and have provided from a single mill roll, they've cut and sheeted paper for all of the participants. Everybody's going to be using, and here's a sample of the NewPage stock that we're going to use. We're going to use NewPage Futura Laser, and everybody has agreed to run the same stock. You know, how fantastic is that? One of the big parameters in digital printing, in any printing, is the paper, and here we're able to use a single type of paper. And not only that, NewPage have sheeted this from one mill roll. So everybody's going to get NewPage Futura Laser Gloss. It's 100-pound text, and it's all from exactly the same source. That is a really exciting analysis that we'll provide this year. Well, we're doing all the tests, but where it really matters is in production. So we're going to survey between 5 and 10 end users of each device, and we're going to ask them to fill in the form. Here's a real form filled in that you can see on your screen now, and we're going to ask people using the systems, how reliable are they? So if there are paper jams, if there's the toner issues or sheet feeding issues, simplex, duplex printing issues, we'd like to know, and we'd like to build up a picture of those devices that run seamlessly and those devices that seem to develop hiccups. So end users are participating. If you're on this call and you want to help, we're very happy for you to participate, so we get a lot of good data to understand the issues and challenges when these devices are used in the marketplace. Well, we have a lot of data, a lot of tests going on, and what we suggest is that depending on which part of the industry you're in, you may concentrate on those particular results. So if you're in trans-promo, or variable data and personalization, or if you're mixing your digital with offset, then you'll look at that part of the business. If you're in photo books, for example, then really the color needs to be good, as well as you don't want these books to fade, so maybe you'd look at the fading results. So whichever part of the business you're in or you want to be in, we have tests and data for you. We're doing real practical data, practical tests that matter to your business. Digital printing is one area in these recession times that is still growing. You may just be able to make out in this graph that I stole from whattheythink.com on the left here, a large light green column. That's the worldwide predicted sales for 2008, 2009. Everything else is getting tough. Digital printing is growing. So we expect to see the adoption of digital printing, the purchase of digital presses really big in 2008, 2009, and you need to know what it is you're buying and whether the device fits your needs. So that's one of the unique things we're going to offer in this digital print forum. On the right-hand side here, you'll see HB Indigo's press release, and HB Indigo have achieved Grackle swap certification using the Oris press matcher, a particular type of paper, and their 5000, 7000 series of HB Indigo devices. Now this is another huge area where we can grow. So digital presses can be digital proofers as well as printers. So your digital press can be a certified proofer as well as a press machine. And that gives us huge number of opportunities and huge abilities. And we're seeing this starting now. HP is the first to announce this, and we expect others to follow very soon. So Steve, where does all this happen? This happens at the IPA Tech Conference, June 8th in Chicago. I'll be there. I'll be releasing this report. It's never been seen by anybody before. We have a number of special sessions dedicated to digital printing. Come there, get the booklet, see the samples, see the results for the first time ever, and talk to the digital press suppliers. They'll all be there. So if you're in the business of digital printing, if you're thinking to grow your business, acquire a new press, here is the first independent, exhaustive, international test done on one set of NewPage paper. Everybody will get a copy of this booklet. You'll have press samples from all the systems right there for you to see. We've done this independently. We've done this very rigorously. We've done this very correctly. We thank the suppliers for being involved, but they're producing these tests according to our instructions, and it's been a very good learning experience. So I must say that all the suppliers have been very positive and very constructive in bringing you these results. So if you're serious about digital printing, there are some parts of these tests that are very relevant to you. All of these tests are very relevant to anybody that is thinking of digital printing or looking to get into it. So check out the website www.ipa.org, and certainly you need to be there to see firsthand the first biggest release of some major IPA Digital Print Forum results. Steve, back to you.
Abhay, thank you so much. Well, that really is exciting stuff. I mean, how companies properly match the possibility of these technologies you're describing with their unique capabilities, needs, market conditions, and customers is really going to play a critical role in their ability to not only survive in these tough times, but actually thrive. So I encourage everyone to do as he says, check out the details of this event and the rest of the exciting technical conference program at ipa.org/TECH. Abhay, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in June. Bye for now.